welcome back to opening my cards. Thanks for watching these videos, and hope you get enjoyment out of it. Same enjoyment I get out of actually opening them. This is box 3 of case 3. The last box, the foil rare, was the Fallen Shinobi, and we also had a foil Plains come out. So far, 1 Mox out of this case, which I've only opened 1 or 2 now in 3 cases. I'm hoping to at least get a playset by the time this is said and done without having to trade for it. We have a Snow-Covered Forest, Cloud Shredder Sliver, and moving on. All in all, I've had a lot of fun opening these. At first, these art cards were kind of like, ooh, but after you get through so many, they're just like, why? Why'd you do this? And we have the Naga. Definitely not needing any more Nagas in my life. I think I've got like 7 or 8 of them now. And Collected Conjuring, which that one, the foil of that rare is, I think, $10. So I was really surprised because the regular printing's so cheap. But and again, you never know with those. Masters 25 Posh is worth, I think, 23 cents, but his foil is worth 40. I know that because I opened it randomly. Mirrodin Besieged. Definitely just, so far this case overall has been pretty weak. I mean, it's definitely introduced some cards, some needed cards for my collection, but nothing. It's really just got, I mean, so far it's been the who's who of what you don't want to open. Especially for the $7, $8 cost per pack, I believe they are. Some places more. There we go. First good card, Silent Clearing. The lands are always good. There's a lot of work to do and a few packs to do it in. Soldier. That. Answered Prayers, I hope they are, but being that wasn't a foil Urza, didn't answer my prayers. But Nurturing Peatland, very nice. Box is definitely starting to pick up momentum in the end. Foil Elephant. Art. Forest Collector. So it goes from hot to cold real quick. There's no lukewarm transition. Of course, they just print them. They don't make the values. I'm sure it's a good excuse. More and more. There's only 2 really good cards out of this side of the box. No foil rare yet. I was really surprised to already get 2 foil lands from this case, being that I only got 1 from my first. And no Moxes. Or Urzas out of my first case. There's Alter Dementia. There's that nice mid-range rare to transition down to the crap. Maybe it's transitioning up for something great. Because so far we have had no mythics on this side. I believe, unless I just overlooked them, but I don't think so. And Force of Despair. Like I've been saying, the average low I've seen is 4 mythics. I'd hate to see something with less than that. And so what will the first? There's a Lava Dart. That's probably worth a few dollars. Fiery Islet. So we're gonna cover the lands on this side. There we go. I was just saying, this is the first one in 3 cases I've gotten of these. And it is valued at like $6, $7. Well, let me check on that. But I believe $6, $7 on TCG. That's the first one out of 3 cases. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Another Spirit. That's a bad thing. Again, no mythics for this side. We've only got 5 packs left, so are the mythics all at the top on this case? So that's what it's looking like. Maybe I should change my order to make it more exciting. There's a mountain. Another foil spider. Prismatic Vista. So this side, while it's slow in Steam, it's definitely picking up. Really surprised, though, about not seeing any mythics. Maybe this does have a foil Urza in it, and it's just making me pay for it by not giving me any other mythics. I would pay that cost. Especially on thin ice is the rare. Especially considering that a foil Urza is well over the cost of a box of these. There I go, acting like I'm alone. Just trying to hurry up and see what the rare is. And it's Future Sight. Boo. I just really can't believe that I have not opened any mythics. We're on the next to last pack, so these two should both be mythics. Let's see how right I am. Or if the averages are damned. No, it's not. Last pack on the left side with no mythics. And Unbound Flourishing for the only mythic on this side. Let me double check. Maybe one was just a crappier mythic and I just overlooked it out of like, no, only one mythic on that side. So this right side might have 3 waiting, or it could be an all new low for me on opening mythics, which I hope that isn't the case. And Sunbay Canyon, I believe that's all the lands covered out of this box. So definitely like seeing the Vistas. I think my favorite land out of the set is the Vista. There's, I believe that's the second Naga. Yes. And I told the box I had enough of them. But it was just making sure, I believe. Well, so far box 3 is not really like got me going ooh and ah. We have a foil Stirring Address and a Poshmons. Foil Bear. I hope this is another Bear Queen. Yeah, the foil Bear has marked her every time. So I guess that's why they put the foil bears in there, was for her. It's a foil bird. Snow-covered mountain. Cabal Therapist. Really worried about the mythics in this one. Not seeing a lot. I did just get 6 in my last box, but I would rather have them spread out evenly in case, you know, I wasn't buying a case, because this will be the only time I'm able to. That's one good thing about supporting your local game store. They also support you by letting, well, if you have a good one, they'll let you do pre-orders well ahead of time like I did. I started paying on this 3 months, I believe, 4 months before release to make sure I had it all paid off. We even had to sell Now that's all the lands covered in this box. But I had to sell the remainder of my collection to finish paying this off. Kind of like one of those invest in yourself things. So Shapeshifter, Forest, Force Negation. So this box is definitely going to be worth opening. I would like to see, like I said, more mythics come out. Really strange that I've only gotten one so far. Again, if there's a foil Urza in the box, I won't mind. Say that again, I really won't be mad. They could keep all the mythics and just give me that one. Kaya's Guile. The Guile of Kaya. Guess that way you can be as strong as she is in the game. Rhino token. Land. And there we go. So this box definitely, even though it's low on mythics, the money's there. I mean, you can add them up as well as I can. And with the low cost rares in there, it's definitely paying for itself. No foil rare yet. Still waiting to see that. Hoping for something great. All of Heloid's Generosity. So, I mean, that's... I believe that might be the second one of those I've opened. Let me see. Is that the doubling rare in this? I believe it is. No, it was the Mist Syndicate, but... I guess I've opened too many. Could have swore I'd already opened that one in this box. So, we have Illusion and some art, some more land, and a Dreadscape Sliver. Foil. Spiteful Sliver. So in a seal competition, I mean, there were slivers throughout the pack, so definitely think about a 4 or 5 color sliver deck there. And this is the 6th to last pack. No foil rare. Only one mythic. I mean, it's the who's who's of the rares there. There's another foil. And a Sword of Sinew and Steel. So, man, really good box now. Can't wait to see what the foil rare is. Again, can hope the foil mythic makes an appearance, and it's Urza, because I really want that. I'd want any of them if they were worth 300. Ooh, straight out of the pack. Look at that. All kinds of printing problems on my Genesis. It even felt weird going across my finger, and that is, as you can see, folks, I opened it like that. So I'm going to have a talk with Magic and tell them how that should have been my foil Urza. I'm glad it was rare like that, but I wish they would have replaced it with something. You know, done a little bit more of a quality check. That's horrible. Can't believe that made it through. There's a foil Illusion, some more art, land. I'm just going to put this off to the side. Tectonic Reformation. So 2 mythics in these 3 packs to keep with the average. Would 2 of them would have to contain mythics. There's that. Island, and a Webweaver Changeling foil with an Endling, of course. Endless Endlings, it seems. There's token, art, planes, and a Sierra the Benevolent. 3 mythics. no foil rare. So this last pack should have a foil rare in it. Let's just double check. Make sure it hasn't come out, and I just overlooked it because it wasn't the one I wanted. Because that is definitely not a rare. No, so no foil rare. I had one messed up rare. See, a foil squirrel token. Chill Pillar. Island. And no foil rare for this box. Disappointed. Definitely disappointed. Of course, I have gotten 2 boxes that both contain 2 foil rares in my second case, so definitely a disappointment because I look forward to the foiled rares. And for a first time, I have gotten a messed up card right out of the print. You can see, folks, there's, I like sleight of hand and magic, but there's no way I can do that, especially with stuff that, even up and into the center of the card, there's a dent. So definitely an odd box. It was a good box, but bad in other ways. I'm hoping the rares in it will take up for the loss of the foil rare. But we're going to start on box 4 next, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.